One Day at a Time was a beloved television sitcom that brought laughter, warmth, and meaningful stories into countless homes. Over its span, the show featured a talented ensemble cast, whose performances etched themselves into the hearts of audiences worldwide. However, time inevitably marches on, and sadly, we bid farewell to some of the remarkable individuals who brought life to the characters we cherished. In this retrospective tribute, we remember 30 actors from One Day at a Time, who have passed away, honoring their contributions to the show's legacy and the lasting impact they've left on the world of entertainment. Jack Dodson plays Bernie. In 1979, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 48 years old. Sadly, on September 16, 1994, he passed away at the age of 63.
You old son of a gun! Hey!
Hey, Bernie. Bernie, I'd like you to meet Ann.
Oh, sure, I remember Ellen. Hi.
Norman Alden plays Howard Jenkins. In 1979, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 55 years old. Sadly, on July 27, 2012, he passed away at the age of 87.
If you two need me, I'll be in my office, okay? What's the matter with Davenport? Doesn't he know what a find you are?
Well, I don't think he quite sees it that way.
Well, he must be.
And Seymour plays Estelle Cooper. In 1979, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 70 years old. Sadly, on December 8, 1988, he passed away at the age of 79.
What are you doing here?
Well, your graduation is only a few days off, you know.
Yes, she knows.
And your grandfather and I wanted to do something special for you.
Don't.
James Gallery plays Everett. In 1982, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 47 years old. Sadly, on February 5, 2001, he passed away at the age of 65.
To her that tonight may be the wrong night for whatever it is she has in mind.
You don't explain nothing to this lady. She started yelling practically before I opened the...
Elizabeth Kerr plays Grandma Helen. In 1981, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 69 years old. Sadly, on January 13, 2000, he passed away at the age of 87.
You called.
Mother.
Katie, how many times have I told you? If you have a cold...
Ivan Bonner plays Render. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 52 years old. Sadly, on December 8, 1988, he passed away at the age of 64.
Thanks a lot, David. I'll get it.
Hello. May I have your name, please? Palmer.
Oh, that's...
Billy Sands plays MC. In 1982, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 71 years old. Sadly, on August 27, 1984, he passed away at the age of 73.
And now, gentlemen and lady,
It is not degrading.
John Hillerman plays Mr. Connors. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 44 years old. Sadly, on November 9, 2017, he passed away at the age of 84.
Ow. That's kind of cutesy for a business office, Hardin.
You're going to have to tell Romano she's not going to get the job.
Howard Hesseman plays Sam Royer. In 1982, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 42 years old. Sadly, on January 29, 2022, he passed away at the age of 81.
Voila.
You think you're smart, don't you?
Yeah. It's been less than a week. You'll get the hang of it. Sam, aren't you gonna...
King plays Mr. Roberts. In 1980, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 43 years old. Sadly, on July 15, 2010, he passed away at the age of 72.
Schneider, Miss
I'll tell you what, they were punks. That's what they were. Is there some law that kids today can't be more like Alex?
Yeah.
Helen Klebe plays Glenda. In 1979, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 72 years old. Sadly, on December 28, 2003, he passed away at the age of 96.
Emily, dear, this is my chair. Evidently, you didn't read the bulletin board.
Beeson Carroll plays policeman. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 42 years old. Sadly, on March 15, 2018, he passed away at the age of 83.
Was there one?
Yeah, what happened?
I'm remanding your daughter to your custody. A couple of years older, she might be spending the night in the slammer.
Jim B. Smith plays Beer Belly. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 52 years old. Sadly, on May 7, 2009, he passed away at the age of 84.
Ms. Romano. Look, I have been a nervous wreck.
David Fresco plays Homer. In 1979, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 70 years old. Sadly, on July 18, 1997, he passed away at the age of 87.
Homer, will you get in the back row?
What for?
I told him you died.
Pat Harrington Jr. plays Dwayne F. Schneider. In 1975, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on January 6, 2016, he passed away at the age of 86.
Now, wait a second. That's like a new mother turning down advice from Dr. Spock.
Oh, well.
All right. But, you change your mind, I always make house calls.
Joseph Campanella plays Ed Cooper. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 52 years old. Sadly, on May 16, 2018, he passed away at the age of 93.
And the woman's only there 2 days a week.
Oh, that's okay, Ed. When you cut out the child support, she can live in.
And will you let me explain, please?
Oh, no.
Charles Siebert plays Jerry Davenport. In 1977, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 39 years old. Sadly, on May 1, 2022, he passed away at the age of 84.
You want to know where 99% of your flu starts? I'll tell you, right here, right in the old imagination.
The old imagination.
Yeah, it's true, I'm telling you.
Jim Hutton plays Dr. Paul Current. In 1977, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 43 years old. Sadly, on June 2, 1979, he passed away at the age of 45.
And I will pay for it.
Yeah, we have insurance.
Mom, that's your insurance. I don't want to use your insurance. It's my responsibility. I'll handle it.
That's all right with me.
It's all right with me.
Dick O'Neill plays Orville. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 48 years old. Sadly, on November 17, 1998, he passed away at the age of 70.
He died December 23rd at 5:52 p.m. I won the pool.
David Spielberg plays Mark Harrison. In 1979, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 40 years old. Sadly, on June 1, 2016, he passed away at the age of 77.
If you do an energetic hustle, you could have dislocated your shoulder.
When I do the hustle, that's not where I put my energy.
Right.
Fran Ryan plays Eve. In 1976, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 60 years old. Sadly, on January 15, 2000, he passed away at the age of 83.
But then again, if my dress isn't going to be in the show...
Did I say the dress wasn't going to be in the show? A fine thing like this.
Oh, thank you.
Roy Stewart plays Bill. In 1976, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 49 years old. Sadly, on December 25, 2005, he passed away at the age of 78.
can I buy you a drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
No,
I'll have a
please,
drink.
please. I'm celebrating something very special tonight.
What's that?
Meeting someone like you at a place like this.
Bonnie Franklin plays in Romano. In 1975, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 31 years old. Sadly, on March 1, 2013, he passed away at the age of 69.
Give you more time to do your homework.
You know that's eerie.
No. See, that's the same thing I pulled on my folks when I wanted a car at 16. They didn't buy it.
Ralph Manza plays Guard. In 1981, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 60 years old. Sadly, on January 31, 2000 he passed away at the age of 78.
Yeah, Judge Marston, downstairs, end of the hall.
Okay, thank you.
I'd give it 6 months.
Nedra Voles plays Emily. In 1976, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 68 years old. Sadly, on January 20, 2003, she passed away at the age of 94.
Okay.
Brought you some Toll House cookies, homemade, still warm.
Thank you, Emily.
I gotta go do some work.
Angus Duncan plays Father Latwell. In 1982, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 46 years old. Sadly, on March 22, 2007 he passed away at the age of 70.
It is. Please come in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I noticed you on the elevator. I had no idea you were coming here.
Well, I had a little difficulty in finding apartment 402.
Alice Ghostly plays Harriet Loring. In 1977, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 54 years old. Sadly, on September 21, 2007, he passed away at the age of 84.
Oh, I'll admit I was taken in for some time by your little charade. But now I know you for what you really are.
Cliff Norton plays Chet Bradley. In 1978, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 60 years old. Sadly, on January 25, 2003 he passed away at the age of 84.
I mean, how you could take a pot roast and turn it into poetry. You are strictly USDA choice.
Thank you, Manny. I'm glad you liked it.
And now I want to go all the way.
Fritzy Burr plays Ginny. In 1976, when she starred in One Day at a Time, she was 52 years old. Sadly, on January 17, 2003, he passed away at the age of 78.
Smirnoff, if you've got it.
Oh, we've got it.
Ginny, how about you?
No, thank you. I don't approve of drinking.
Morgan Stevens plays Fred. In 1979, when he starred in One Day at a Time, he was 28 years old. Sadly, on January 26, 2022 he passed away at the age of 70.
Mom, this is Fred Clinton.
Hi, Miss Romano.
Hello, Fred.
Julie Clinton, not bad. Fred,
Let me know who is your favorite character from the One Day at a Time sitcom and share your thoughts on the deceased actors by leaving your comments below this video. Remember to support by liking, subscribing to the channel and pressing the notification bell to receive my upcoming videos. Thank you and see you again.